By the way, I heard Bradley Walsh died yesterday. Bradley Walsh, little 5-year-old kid, died of cancer. You know that footballer who looks after him was bloody amazing, wasn't he? You know that footballer, the one who looks after Bradley Walsh. You know when Bradley Walsh was dying of cancer? 5 years old or something, wasn't he? Yeah. But this footballer, he fucking put his life to one side to look after this kid a lot of the time, you know what I mean? Sort of looks after the kid. I don't know, I can't remember the footballer's name, but I admire you, man. You were really kind to that kid, that footballer. Didn't know that kid from Adam, you know? And then he ends up as his best mate, sort of thing. I remember that. I can't remember your name right now, mate. I don't know what the footballer's name is. But I remember you. And I admire you. Looking after that kid. Thank you. Really. I don't know what that footballer's name is, who sort of like looked after Bradley Walsh when he was dying of cancer. But I do thank you. But to make a kid with cancer a celebrity is, I'm not sure that's quite right, really, is it? You know what I mean? Here, you'll be famous, kid. Bradley Walsh. Boom. Cancer kid. Do you know what I mean? It's not really quite fair, is it? But you have to admit, how can you blame cigarettes on cancer? When a 5-year-old child, or whatever, Bradley Walsh, when a kid has cancer, how can you blame that on smoking? How can you possibly blame cigarettes on smoking? If a 5-year-old child gets cancer, like Bradley Walsh, and a 5-year-old child dies of cancer, how can you possibly blame cancer on cigarettes? I would like to know the answer of that. How can you possibly blame cigarettes on cancer? If a 5-year-old child gets cancer and a 5-year-old child dies of cancer, how can you possibly blame tobacco on cancer? Watch No Smoking on my channel. This is the epitaph. This is my little epitaph for Bradley Walsh. Beautiful kid, yeah. Very lovely kid. Really cute kid, actually. And that footballer, I can't remember his name offhand, but he really fucking looks after that kid when he was dying of cancer. Must have broken your bloody heart, mate. I admire you for that, mate. I admire that bloody footballer who really took care of that cancer kid, Bradley Walsh, something. I admire that footballer, a hell of a lot. But tell me one thing. If a 5-year-old child dies of cancer, how can you blame cancer? So how can you blame cigarettes on cancer? It's 2017, yeah? How can you possibly blame cigarettes on cancer if a 5-year-old child gets cancer and dies?